3, 2. Oh, you're recording already. Welcome back to Brain Driven Brands.
Welcome back.
What's up, Sarah? How's life?
Hey.
How are you?
Fantastic. I'm doing really well. I like these real quick episodes that we have to do because it keeps us on track. Otherwise, we just talk for 3 straight hours and then go, oh, yeah, we were supposed to record a podcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes a time limit.
Let's keep it short and sweet. Some might say it's tactical and practical, but, we'll see.
Okay. Here's the thing. Is your podcast doing better than mine? Hours? Mine? Hours.
I mean, super interesting the way you asked that. I don't know. I mean, like sponsor revenue's higher on mine.
So is. It's mostly because I've tried my hardest to find time to go actively be like, hey, do you guys want to sponsor us? But then I've run out of time every single week. So shout out to our sponsor, Other Side. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming to us and being like, hey, we like what you do. Can we sponsor you?
Yeah, love that.
Somebody else come.
More of you are allowed to do that. Yep.
We're giving you permission to come in and say whatever.
All right. Let's not stop begging for money. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, so I want everybody to realize that there is a right way and a wrong way to use AI, and I'm angsty about it because we can't stop talking about AI. So I want to show you guys one of the ways that Sarah likes to use AI, and it has nothing to do with writing headlines or doing anything productive. And I'm going to show you a couple of the prompts that I used and some of the output from this so that you guys can see what AI can actually do if you push it hard enough. So this literally came out of, I can't even remember where I saw it, but there was something I was watching a couple weeks ago where somebody just kind of was asking AI, what if XYZ happened? And then tried to see what it would say, right? So can you see this? I hope you can see this. Okay. This is the conversation I had with AI the other day. I want you to come up with 50 wild and weird, quote unquote, what ifs. That was the prompt. Just come up with weird what if situations. Some of the what ifs that it came up with are fascinating. So the first one, what if your memories were of subscription? You could pause, resume, or refund.
This feels like something that AI has planned for us someday. I don't like that. Jump.
Number 2, what if gravity turned off for 1 random minute each day?
Well, I don't think gravity's real. Okay. We can get into that on another episode.
What if you were on the toilet? That's my question. Okay. Number 3, what if emotions glowed as faint visible colors around people? This would be incredibly helpful for me. Please, can we get this? What if every object kept a whispering log of every hand that touched it?
Creepy.
That would be so terrible. So it gave me 50 of these. And I was like, oh, I love these. Because it's literally just let's think of all the things that are true-ish or true things in the world. And then think about what if that wasn't a thing? Now, the reason I asked chat to do this is because I sometimes get stuck in this rut of thinking that everything I'm doing is true in marketing. And it's not my fault. This is just how the brain works, right? It's very biased. But I want to break my own processes a lot. And I want to do it pretty often so that I can get to things that would be wouldn't that be so fascinating for us to test something that we think is true, but it just isn't at all.
Yeah.
So the next thing I did was I asked chat and I just said, hey, these are cool. Can you do it for this topic? And I asked it to do it for behavior science. So here's some of the what ifs that you could test as a brand just based upon breaking your own psychological beliefs. So number 1, what if checkout buttons had to start as a yes, no, right? It started out as a no and then it would flip to a yes, but only after a micro reason is entered.
Whoa.
So you can't get to the checkout unless you ask, do you want this product? Yes or no?
Interesting
test. Number 2, what if every cart showed 2 clocks? The first one said time since you first wanted this and time you'll spend replacing a bad choice.
I love this one.
Isn't it interesting? I'm like,
this would be so much more effective than a countdown timer.
Yes.
Would be a clock of do you know that you've wanted to buy something like this for 14 months?
Oh my God, 100%. Especially if you tracked how many times they came back to your website and you were like, you've been on this site a lot, honey. It's just buying.
Whoa,
just go into it. Isn't
nuts.
This fascinating? This is using temporal discounting and regret aversion. So it's giving me all of the psychology around this too. But this is why I asked chat to do it because I'm like, look at all these freaking tests. Number 3, what if ratings were hidden until you wrote your own? I kind of love this one because it won't change what you think, right? Social proof changes what I think about this product. 100%. If it's good or bad, it's going to sway me one way or the other. What if all of our social proof was hidden and it just said to see our reviews, go ahead and drop us a line about like what you think about this product, what you like about it, what you don't. We'll love that one. Number 4, what if loyalty programs give you points for not buying when it's off of your goal, right? When it's outside of what you're trying to achieve as a customer.
That last one is something I've thought about with Adapt so far, like without getting too much into it.
Let's pause for just a minute.
Prospecting on Meta in 2025 has been a huge pain. Reaching net new people is getting harder and harder and harder. And the only thing Meta seems to care about is rolling out more AI slop features that take away a lot of our controls as advertisers. So brands have been looking for another side, and they're turning to Other Side. Other Side is an agency that figured out how to turn programmatic advertising into a performance marketing channel. They're able to advertise outside the Meta ecosystem, show clear and accurate attribution, and they have the ability to prospect and retarget across platforms. So you're able to unlock huge new audiences that aren't like us. They're not chronically on Meta and Instagram. For brain-driven brands listeners, they're running a crazy offer right now. They'll run your ads for free for 2 months to prove to you it works. Then you can either part ways or continue at their normal, affordable retainer. But they're making this risk-free, and it's a no-brainer for you to try. So go to jointheotherside.com and let them know we sent you.
And now back to the show.
We want to be like a health partner for our customers.
Yes.
And like I've thought about like, what if we said like, hey, before you buy from us, you have to prove to us that you're eating right, sleeping right, exercising often, because we want you to be fully healthy, not just be a customer of ours.
Exactly. We want to see whole health, right?
Yeah.
Like, and we're not just after your money. Like,
do we earn so much more trust and credibility?
Oh, yes.
Like that. Yeah.
100%. So this one's really interesting, right? So you get points basically for just saying this product isn't what I need right now. You get points for that. That's so interesting. Number 5, what if product pages showed how often you return to similar items, not how many times other people are seeing this, but just like you've looked at this item 20 times or whatever.
I think that's the most powerful one here.
Yeah, like I want to see this tested.
And the
so
time
bad.
you've wanted it.
Yep.
Gosh, I wonder if there's any way to do that right now.
I know. I'm like racking my brain. Is there a tool out there that can do these type of CRO level tests? Because I'm like, some of these might be hard to implement, but a lot of these you could do pretty easily.
I think IntelliGems and Shopify could get pretty close.
Oh, you think so? Oh,
yeah.
I love IntelliGems. See, this is why I love those guys, because they're doing some really interesting tests over there. If you think it could do it, we should get IntelliGems to try it, because I'm like,
I'm going to email them as soon as this podcast ends.
Okay. I will send all of these to you, because we did 50 in the first round. Yeah. And then just asked it to choose top 5, but you could just keep going and going and going with these. Like,
by the way, if you guys are thinking about making a software at any point, these what ifs are like kind of fun questions to ask if you can solve.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Somebody come take this list and just build a crap ton of SaaS from it. Cause I'm like, these are the type of tests that I want to do, because they're based in science, right? Cause I asked it specifically, do lots of what ifs around behavior science. Yeah. But I really want it to tell me, what do I think is real, but it just isn't.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times things like this, right? Showing people how often they return to similar items, that's fairly easy to do and implement from a tech standpoint. But it's so behaviorally focused because it shows people a mirror. I don't really give a shit about what other people are doing.
Right.
Social proof is important, yes. But outside of reviews, I don't really need to know what other people are doing. I'm trying to get my problem solved if I'm a customer.
Yeah.
And if you can show that to me, you have a much better chance of converting me on the back end, just because you're showing me what my own behaviors are. I'm so interested in these. Okay.
One I want to call out here. What if discounts only unlocked after you explain how you use them, or how you would use the item?
Isn't that crazy?
Again, I think that's like such a crazy one that a bunch of brands could do it, and then be like, hey, listen, we will give you a better deal, but we really only want to give good deals to people that align with our ethos and our like core believers in whatever our brand stands for. So can you just write us a sentence or two that shows us you're that?
Yes.
And then we'll give you the better deal.
There's so much psychology in here, because implementation intention is a really interesting psychological process, which we'll have to do a whole episode on. But this comes down to like, prove it to us that you're going to use this product. You're disqualifying people who are just like tire kickers, basically.
Yep.
You're also helping people understand their own motivations, which helps them commit.
Yep.
commit, guys. Decisions are really interesting in the brain. It takes a long time for people to kind of work out what they think about things and how far they want to go into this process. And if you're trying to get people over that line, if you're trying to increase AOV, increase LTV, or get people to convert in general, half the time it really comes down to explain to us why you want this. You're basically sitting in a salesperson position and just being like, you tell me how to sell to you.
I was gonna say, and think about the ad copy inspo you would get
from
forcing people to like prove that they are worthy of your product.
It blows my freaking mind. I can't even get it off it. Okay. How many more of these should we do? You want to see more? There's like a lot of them. So I'm
like, two more.
Okay, here we go. What if CTA text always included the verb you chose earlier? So for instance, if you clicked on a button that says build my kit, then the CTA that would go into like, let's get this build started or whatever it is, right? So you match the two. Yep. I kind of love this. Calm my mind. Yeah. So this is self-reference effect. You're basically referencing something that you chose prior as the actual like end goal.
Love that. I'm going to choose the one under it, super relevant for subscription brands, which is where I work now. What if pause buttons asked, how should we greet you when you come back? That's super interesting.
This one. Especially because you guys are subscription based. So I'm like, re-entry cues, fresh start effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so interesting.
I know, like
so many of these.
This is such an interesting concept that I think people could message into.
Yes.
Because like, and like, you know, like that's the project we're gonna have you work on with us. It's like, all right, like when people are on their way out, is there anything we can do to get them back? Is the right thing to do to wait a month or two before we try to get them back?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's gonna be super impactful.
Well,
I love that one.
This is the type of stuff that I'm like, this is, if you're going to use AI correctly, this is how you should be using it, right?
Well,
to challenge your beliefs on things.
Do you know what every one of these is suggesting to us too? Is to be more personal with our customers. And like most of you are using AI to be less personal and less human. And that is not what you should be doing at all. Every one of these is basically just being like, hey, think about your customers like a friend or a spouse. Like that's what it is.
Oh my God, yes. Well, I love this list, and this is the reason why I'm like, guys, you're only half using chat. If you're only using chat to write headlines, you're doing it wrong. Like, there's so many ways that chat can come in here and say, look at all of these interesting ideas. Let's like expand your thinking a little bit, because it's very, very good at pattern recognition. It recognizes things that I haven't seen yet. I would have never like thought to look at some of these, especially like pause buttons. How would I come up with that, right?
Yeah.
I'm a smart human being, and I'm like, there's no way that I would have been able to come up with that. I love this. Okay. One of the ones I want to call out down here, number 43. What if product images had to have one realistic flaw by default?
Ooh, I like that.
This is trust calibration. Now, the flaw doesn't have to be on the product. It could be on anything, right? A messy kitchen countertop, right? Realism.
Well, and again, like, I think this is an anti-AI sentiment here of like, let's be real and authentic.
Yes. Yeah.
And like not be so polished.
Which is good in today's day and age, because people are already starting to be very distrusting of AI because it's just, it's way too creepy.
Can I tell
you, go ahead.
I am so sick of scrolling Instagram already.
Oh like, my God, it's so awful. Bad. Instagram, TikTok, like you can't go anywhere without seeing it.
Yeah, like we need to hit a button somewhere that says like, no, I need a feed with all verified human content. Like it's so bad.
Did you know that Pinterest just launched this?
Did they?
They have personalized control in the back end where you can turn off Gen AI for like 17 different topics.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yep. That'd be great.
YouTube has very, very strict policy now. I think it's like 10% of your video can be AI and the rest of it has to be real. Otherwise, they won't let you upload it. All right, so you're going to go test some of these? I can give you this whole list if you want.
I'm super fascinated by like making people prove that they're worthy of a product. Like, I think that's like, to me, I think about like when I'm planning like a golf trip with like the boys, like, I'm like, all right, are you actually going to be good at golf? Are you going to be fun at the bars that night? Like you need to contribute before we let you go on this trip.
Yep. You got to do initiation first.
Yeah. And like, I feel like if you message like that to your customers, and like, I might do this for the whiskey hat brand. It's like, hey, like I really only want to sell that hat that says Chief Whiskey on it, Chief Whiskey Officer on it, to people who like know their shit about
to
this.
Chief Whiskey Officers.
Yeah, like I'm not giving you the C-suite whiskey title.
You can't just get it
just because you want the hat. Like, talk to like, what's your blood alcohol count right now?
Oh, so smart, so smart.
It's super.
So yeah,
I like that one. And then I am going to tell IntelliGems, like, can we put the opposite of a countdown timer?
Yes.
The first time you came to our website was 39 days ago.
Yes.
Aren't you sick of feeling like
100%? You are going to make so much money. I'm upset about it. I'm like, damn. Okay, if you guys want this list, I will actually include a link to it in the show notes. If you guys want to go test this for yourself, please start using AI better, guys. AI is so freaking powerful.
Yeah, please stop asking chat to think for you and start using it as like a thinking partner to make you think more. Like human intelligence, I think, is still underrated and underappreciated.
Yes.
So please use your brains.
Please go use your brains, guys. Like, we need more humans in marketing. This is just a tool to do this, just to get you to think a little bit more broadly, and that's it. Like, I love it. Any other
Thanks for listening to Brain Driven Brands. See you guys next time.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Appreciate you guys listening. If you want to follow me, I'm at Sarah Levinger. Anywhere you consume content, he is at Nate Lagos. If you like this show and if you like this episode, go ahead and like, subscribe, share with a friend, drop us a review when you have a minute. We would appreciate it. Otherwise, have a great week. We'll see you next time.